find a lot of people don't know how to kid properly. People don't understand the definition of kidding, you know? Like you tell somebody something sad, that my dog of 17 years just died. You're kidding. No. As funny as that is, I'm not. People always say things they don't mean. You know, like people who say the worst thing. Oh, the paper cut, that's the worst thing. Is it? Really? Okay. What about pickle juice in your eye? That's pretty bad too, isn't it? You ever had pickle juice in your eye? Boy, those pickle jars. Have you tried to open them lately? They're vacuum sealed. You can't open those jars. They're so tight. You know, there was a time, there was a big old barrel in a general store. You'd roll up your sleeve and dip in there for a big old dill, and those days are gone. Now they're all in the jars and they're vacuum sealed. You're trying to open them and you cannot get them. Squatting helps sometimes. That actually... And you always have that one person in the kitchen. You can give it. I got it. I got it. Give it. I got it. I got it. Give it. Give it. I got it. Give it. Give it. I got it. I got it. Give it. I got it. I got it. Give it. Determined to get it. And then you finally hand it over and they just pop it right off. Well, I loosened it. And then once you get the lid off, that's where the danger of the pickle juice in the eye comes along. Because the juice is to the top. They're not kidding around with that juice, are they? Man, that juice is up there. And the pickles are packed in there like... I wish they packed potato chips the way they pack pickles. Right? It's all air. There's just 6 potato chips once you get the thing open. Pickles are packed in there like sardines. Which, by the way, if you've opened up, are not packed as tightly as pickles. That expression should change. So, now... Now you got to get the pickle out of there, right? And they're packed in there like pickles. It'll catch on. And so then you need help, and you're looking for that little stem that's still attached, the dry little dill handle, if you will. Ever so gently you try to lift, and it comes off, and you knew it would, but you try. So then you have to go into the pickle claw. And the pickle claw, you know it well. It's the same claw, it's upside down as the claw to get the spare toilet paper roll that hasn't dropped yet. That's the same claw. Notice, next time. Toilet paper claw, pickle claw. Then once you get the pickle out of there, it's pickle juice in your eye. And I'm not saying it's the worst thing, I'm just saying it's bad. The worst thing is trying to get into a brand new CD. Am I right? What has happened with the packaging of CDs? These are angry, angry people, these CD packagers. Open here, is that sarcasm? Are they mocking me? Open here. And it's sealed with plastic. I've never seen this. It's thick, thick government plastic. I think it's government. I've never seen it that thick before. Civilians can't buy it. And it's like, are they trying to keep it fresh? Why is it sealed in plastic? And then you can't get into it, so you're just slashing with scissors or a knife. Or that's how you have to get into anything now. Scissors, all the packaging now is like that. Have you tried to buy scissors? You need scissors to get into scissors. What if you're buying them for the first time? How are you supposed to get in there? Batteries are packaged like they never want you to get in there. Thick laminated plastic and thick cardboard and staples like from a staple gun. And what can happen to batteries? And then try to buy a light bulb. Thin, thin, thin cardboard. Open on both ends. What do they think? Oh, they'll be fine. Everything's all different now. The packaging, the way you open things. Toilet paper. Have you tried to, if you get into a public restroom and the toilet paper hasn't gotten started yet, you're the first one there and you've got to find the start of it? You start out slow at first. Surely I've gone around once or twice. Then you go fast. Maybe the wind will open the flap. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. And you go back. Then back to this way again. And then finally you find it and it's glued down. They're gluing the first flap down. Why? So now you're trying to lift it and only 1/4 of an inch comes unglued. The rest stays glued, so now you're pulling and you've got a 5-foot-long 1/4 of an inch strip that you just keep pulling. And I don't want a streamer, I want toilet paper. This is no time to celebrate. Then you're trying to get it started. There's a groove out of one side and the whole rest is fully intact, so then you just shove your finger across, wasting most of the roll trying to start it anew, which never goes evenly across. Then you just start clawing at it like a wild animal. Jesus, I just want toilet paper. God, I could just... What's happened to the toilet paper, by the way, in public bathrooms? It's not even 1-ply anymore, is it? It's a sheer suggestion of what toilet paper used to be. It's an innuendo, a ghost, it's like prosciutto, it's so thin. And then because it's so thin and it's on that huge cheese wheel size roll, it's like a spare tire roll of toilet paper. So the heaviness of the roll with the thinness of the paper, trying to move it alone is just please, if I could just have more than one. Please just give me one. One. 15 minutes later, you got 15 squares in your hand, which equal 1-ply. And then they're making things easier that don't need to be made easier. You know, these toilets that are flushing automatically now, which I'll decide when I'm done. Because sometimes they just go off randomly. You're still sitting there. How dare you! Because then they don't go off when you want them to. You're standing up, you're just staring at the toilet. Just sit down and fake it out again. Then you got to wash your hands. You have no control over that either. You go to the sink. It has to see your hands first underneath. And then it decides how much water you need also. It gives you a certain portion. You don't know how much you're going to get, so you're like a little raccoon under there. Just... And then it decides it's enough water, and it's not, so you have to pull out and go pretend like your new hand's going back in again. And the dryer, you put your hands under there quickly like that. All this is to avoid germs. And you walk over to that disease-ridden door handle and open it up. Back to that bowl of mixed nuts you're sharing at the bar.